Calgary's best rock, CJ92.
Hey, how's it going? It's Diamond J. Terrence. Welcome to another edition of our CJ92 Rock Room. They're back once again. The Standstills, we got Renee Couture and Mr. Johnny Fox. How you guys doing today?
Great.
Last time we talked, Orleans released a few weeks in. And the first question I'll ask you, any difference having a hit record from before it was released?
A much bigger ego.
Well, that's what rock and roll's about.
Just kidding. No egos here.
I know there's a huge difference. We find fan-wise, we're seeing a lot, obviously a lot more of an increase, but we're seeing a lot more of like what kind of fan base we're kind of developing, or that's developing with us, and having a lot more exposure, being able to connect with a lot more people online that are from all around the world, not just in Canada and stuff too. We find like with Canadian success, that helps to even branch out into other parts of the world too. So that's it's huge.
And you guys, of course, got an amazing video shot for Orleans, actually down in New Orleans area. Talk about that experience. An amazing
that was
video.
a blast.
Oh yeah. We went down there with a few different ideas with this video company about what to do, what we wanted to do. The basic idea was obviously, like show how the song was written and all that sort of stuff, and showcase everything around Orleans. And I think really the added thing to it with us in the Bayou came about as like a last minute decision. Like we kind of had the video, everything filmed, and but we didn't have any shots in the Bayou. And we're like, what do you want to do? Like let's check out some other parts. Like this is also a huge part of this area, is that sort of stuff, and like the alligators and snakes and spiders.
Well, so that was the whole point. I mean, you guys were in a boat in the Bayou.
Yeah.
You had your little drum kit going on there.
Yeah, that was completely unplanned. We were supposed to film that scene on Bourbon Street, but when we got down there, it was just so chaotic. It's like, we can barely find parking down here, let alone unload a bunch of gear in the middle of the street. Like,
yeah,
and
Plus getting the audio drowned out all around.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
we had so much of Bourbon Street already, and we're like, let's try to add something else, right? Because there are those two big elements in that area. The huge party that's like 24 hours. No laws to drinking on the streets, or no laws to drinking, to serving in general. Like they serve 24 hours around the clock, and then when we decided to try something in the Bayou, we met a local that we talked to him. We're like, we got this song in Canada and all this stuff, and like he left. He couldn't help us. He's like, I got nothing for you guys, sorry. So we were just gonna film right at the shoreline, and then he came back, and he like phoned our manager. He went on our website and phoned our manager, and he's like, listen guys, I really love the song. I think I got something to help you out. And he showed us like his personal boat. He's like, we'll take this like bar out of the middle, and there'll be a platform for the drums. I'll take you out into the Bayou. So he like threw on his wetsuit.
Like hip waders.
Yeah, so we had like a couple boats that we went deep into this Bayou, and he's telling us like about the gators, the local gators.
The dangerous snakes and gators, but don't worry about it.
Yeah, and then
he knows them all by name. It's crazy.
And then he like hopped out of the boat, and like his hip waders and stuff, and he's like walking around in the water like nipple deep, and like he's telling, and he had maybe a couple to drink too.
Well, he's probably had a few cocktails hanging with gators and snakes. From that video though, let's talk about the social media aspect.
It's as far as social media and stuff, we always try to stay very active. It's great for us now, and even when we were independent, to reach out to fans and learn more about them, as well as they want to learn more about us. So we try to stay very active and very transparent about everything that we're doing, so it's not hard to know where we're playing or what we're doing. And our website, we try to keep that very clean and very easy for people to navigate. If they want to listen to music, our whole EP is up there for them to listen to.
From Devil's Porch?
Yeah.
Okay.
And videos and tour information and everything, and we find that's very important to keep in touch with everybody, and it's a good spot for anybody to navigate to if they have any questions about anything or want to.
Cool. Check it out and keep listening out for Rise of the Fall from the EP from Devil's Porch. It's the Standstills.